We're live. Hello. Camera's foggy. All right. Welcome to the quick chat. The Wash Life quick chat. Dude, why is my camera like this? It's supposed to be way clear. Technical difficulties. Whatever. I only got 10 minutes. Welcome to the quick chat. The Wash Life quick chat. This is your host, Mr. Lang. How's everybody doing? I've been swamped lately. When's the last time I posted a video? Like a week? It's awful. So that's why I'm starting this little, it's going to be called the quick chat. I'm going to try this out. I'm just going to try to post a quick, we're going to chat 10 minutes or so, 10, 15 minutes, just something, you know. Sorry I can't put out like real washing videos. Hey everybody, what's up? Sorry I can't really put out real washing videos because it's snowing in Illinois. It's where I'm from. We just got 5 inches of snow last night. About a week ago. So look at this. I gotta make sure I don't post it. Make sure none of my account numbers are on there. Okay. Look at that. Workers' comp, $685.20 every 3 months. Isn't that awful? That really sucks when you aren't even working. So the Moss Boss is here. Yeah, mine. I like that. That's a nice little ring. Cam locks, I just get them from Farm and Fleet or something. Some hardware store, they got them. So, but yeah, after that video about the answering, is my camera foggy? From on my end, it's super blurry and it's driving me nuts because this is a nice camera. I feel like I'm recording in 480p. Oh, like I'm recording with a potato. So everyone's been asking me about what answering service I use and stuff, and it's all right. We're just gonna get through it. I'll figure it out later. Answering your service I use and stuff. So I just got put onto a new program which I wanted to share with you guys real quick in the chat. What's a range you'd say annually gross income that you're doing with your business? It could be 0, could be 5,000, could be 60,000, 80,000, 100,000, a million. What's a little range you guys are doing with your business? I'll keep talking while you answer. People have been asking what answering service I use and stuff. And before I used to just literally use an answering service, meaning what they would do is answer the call. They'd answer it really professional. They wouldn't, people calling wouldn't know it's an answering service. They'd answer it like, "Hi, this is Tina, Wally Professional Services. How can I help you?" Take all the information. Then they'd be like, all right, someone's going to be giving you a call back within 24 hours or so, and we'll go from there. But at least you had all that, and you never miss a call. You got all the information punched in, so you don't have to do it. So all you'd have to do is take that information, and it's saved. It's everything. You take that information, go do an estimate. You never miss the call. You'd be surprised how many jobs you miss just because you don't answer the phone when they call. If you can't answer the phone, they just go next in the phone book to the next power washer, unless you establish a really good relationship with them already or something. So answering services are super important, in my opinion, if you can't answer every single call. But this new program I'm going to be using is really cool. It's called Bid Slot program. And this thing it's not even in the same category as an answering service. So it's like it's literally a virtual office. So they got like this team, they specialize in power washing and stuff. So this is like their niche. They're familiar with all of the CRMs that are out there, Customer Factor, House Call Pro, Jobber, like tons of them. Amazon has Camlux. They're familiar with all the CRMs. But they answer the phone, they take the information, they literally will do estimates for you over the phone. If you have a way you can do an estimate over the phone, they will just keep going down the list. So I have this really cool Word document I've been working on for like a week straight. Anyone in the chat, do you know how to do a screen share while you're live? Because if you can, it'd be cool. Otherwise, I'll just have to make another video pre-recorded, and I'll do a screen share and show you this Word doc, so you can get an idea of what I got going on. But here, I'll pull it up so I can kind of read some of it. Okay. So they basically will have, it's called, like, I call it an answering scheduling guide. So they have our general info, what days we're open, what times we operate, and then scheduling. This might help you guys out too. Like if you're new to scheduling, or if you're new to this, or what have you. The way I schedule, at least, is I schedule in like $500 increments. Okay, so like Monday, for example, Monday we'll schedule up to 500. Unless we get like an awesome job where it's like a $1,200 job or a $2,000 job, then yeah, we book the whole job on one day, obviously. But sometimes you get a bunch of little jobs coming in. You get like a house wash or a couple gutter cleanings, or you know what I'm saying. So what you want to try to do is schedule in like $500 increments. So I'll schedule, up to or around $500 worth of work for Monday. Then I'll move to Tuesday, and I'll just keep doing that all the way to Friday until Monday through Friday is. Every day has at least $500 worth of work, or close to it. Might be like $450 or something. And then I go back to the next open Monday, and then I schedule another 500. So then Monday has 1,000. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So then the whole week's full of 1,000. Then I go back, and then 1,500. And then my golden spot's like 1,500 to $2,000 a day is what I'm shooting for. But it's tough because you gotta have that range, because maybe the jobs are kind of spaced apart or whatever. And of course you want to, if you service 2 different counties, you want to keep all your one day in one county. So you're not driving from county to county. Take a look at the sky. So I don't know. I thought that was kind of cool. Okay, so sometimes, when I first started, I would just fill a whole day up and then move to the next. And it was very sporadic, and I'd be killing myself on one day, and if you just even it all out, it makes a lot more sense. So time arrival, what I do at least is I don't get a scheduled job and I think we're going to do it in the morning. It's in a window from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. And if I think it's going to be in the afternoon, I'll give them a window 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. And they get a text message when we're on our way. But either way, all jobs fall under 2 categories, either 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. or 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. And that just is a lot less stressful, because if you try to guarantee times, you're going to always be on your phone calling clients, being like, hey, we're running late, we'll be here, we'll be there, in the next hour or so. So then I got my service areas, each county that we service. So we service 2 different counties, but so basically I wrote all this information down, so the people answering the phone, they have all this information in front of them. So when they're answering the phone, so we got our minimum pricing and our services, our payment terms, what information I want from the client. I have common questions, frequently asked questions. I got a nice little list of common questions and answers. And then I have a big ballpark pricing chart for house washing, roof cleaning, basic, deluxe, premium, window cleaning, gutter cleaning, driveway, deck, And then I even have another chart where I have like estimated price per square feet or estimated price per pane of glass, like a very generic form, you know, what I typically want per square foot. So I got a couple different options. So, you know, say a client calls and they're like, you know, how much is it to wash my house? And then the person on the phone would be like, well, what size home do you have? They're like, oh, it's a, you know, I'd say it's a medium-sized home. It's probably 2,000, 2,500 square foot. I don't really know. Boom, they have a price right there that they can kind of throw at them over the phone and then see if they're even interested. If they're like, whoa, that's way out of my price range, then you don't got to waste your time with them no more. It's like, well, I'm sorry, but that's the cost. And then if they call and they have an exact square footage, my house is 2,182 square feet. Do you have an idea of what it would cost? The person on the phone would be like, well, typically like our average, you know, according to our average cost to do jobs, the price would be blank, because I have in my chart, for me, I have in my chart, I want to charge approximately 16.5 cents. I know it's a really specific number, but I kind of got a little obsessed with this. It's 16.5 cents a square foot for a house wash with a minimum of $1.99. So, you know, like say there's 1,000 square foot house, I'll clean it for $1.99. But let's see what, so then say you got like a 2,500 square foot house times 0.165. So $412. So that's just like a ballpark pricing, you know, could be more, could be less, but it gives people an idea. And they'll usually, you know, if they can get a price over the phone and they like it and they want to schedule it, why not? Schedule it. That's one huge step taken out of my day. Now I don't got to go do an estimate. So, I mean, I broke it down for the house washing, window cleaning, gutter cleaning, about $1 linear foot. With gutter guards, it can end up being like $1.50 a foot. And then the 3-story gutters are usually like $2 a foot. I don't charge $2 a foot for 2-story. I feel like they're 2 stories pretty easy. So concrete cleaning, 1, 2, or 3 car driveway. So anyway, what I'm getting at is this is all broken down very clear. And then, you know, at the end, there's a little blip saying, let them know the price is estimated based off of information that was given to us. Technician will do an overview of the scope. When the technician arrives, he'll do an overview of the scope of work, and price may be adjusted if necessary. If client would rather have a 100% firm quote before any work is scheduled, please contact me and I'll get a firm quote right away within 24 hours. So, you know, there's a lot of the clients I get, at least, they're pretty cool. And there's a lot of laid back ones. And especially the ones I built a reputation with, I've had clients literally just leave blank checks for me. They're like, I don't even care what it is. Just here's a blank check. It's like insane. But a lot of clients are cool. So if you just kind of give them an idea of what it's going to cost, then they're at least not like sticker shocked when the price comes. So they kind of know what they're expecting. If you can kind of break it down where there's an idea of what it's going to cost, a lot of people will be okay with that. And, you know, you might get there and you're spot on. You don't even have to adjust the price. All right, let me check some comments and then I got to go. But basically what I'm getting at is bid slot's really cool. I haven't even done it yet. I haven't even started using it yet for my business, but I've put a lot of work into instructions for them and stuff. Like, we're going to be using it. It's just not turned on right this second. And also a really cool thing they do is they do cold calling. So this is another cool thing. They can guarantee 15 appointments for like $400. So that's essentially cheaper than like Home Advisor, and that's commercial. So they know what they're doing. They're all professional callers and stuff. So they will literally call a huge list of commercial places in your area that you feel like going after, whether it be condo associations, restaurants, what have you, hotels, hospitals. They'll call them and they'll get you appointments set up. They can guarantee 15 appointments for 400 bucks. So 15 leads. You can get an appointment. You can go meet up with these people and talk business, and maybe do a demo for them. That's huge. There's a huge return on that. I just listened to a podcast. There was a guy talking about how, what was it? He did the $400 thing with them and ended up getting like $100,000 in proposals put out, and then he ended up securing $44,000 worth of work off a $400 cold calling campaign that BidSlot ran for him. So this BidSlot thing is really cool. I think you can get started with 2,000 bucks. Just don't go ham with it. Get some very basic equipment. I was just talking to a friend on the phone. I mean, it's an investment. Like, you're going to have to invest in some equipment, but you got to realize you got the equipment now, so you can literally make some flyers and go get work like whenever you want. You can get 300 bucks or 400 bucks for a house wash. If you spend 2,000 or 2,500 bucks, you could essentially pay off your, it's just a cool investment to have. It's your own little money making thing. It could start off as a little side gig. You don't have to go full time crazy with it. Just get it, get your power washer, learn how to do the soft washing. Because that's a huge thing, is a lot of power washers don't know how to do it. Spend an hour or two on a house wash, make it look real nice, and keep your full-time job until you really want to dive in with it. Yeah, 2K is plenty to start. I would end up getting an entry-level 4 gallon a minute machine, or 5.5, whatever. A high-pressure hose reel. I think a hose reel is necessary, and you don't need a reel for a garden hose though. And yeah, your J-rod tips, and the rest is history. Some chem, some eliminator, or not even eliminator, some surfactant, and yeah. All right, I really got to go. I'm 8 minutes past due. Guys, I've been super, like, it's crazy. I just like cleaned my house, and then I like ran down the stairs. I was like, I got to do a YouTube video. But I have a lot of stuff I'm putting in place, and it's I'm gonna get on here more often though. That's for sure. I'm gonna get this van built. That's gonna be a cool video. So we're gonna record the van and possibly a truck build. So that would be kind of cool for anyone who's wanting to build one, themselves. You can kind of see how we're gonna put it together. I mean, there's tons of videos you can find of people putting the little pallets together and whatnot. But have I looked at the band app? It's a way to send a work schedule to employees free. Yeah, see, I have the customer factor, so I can literally send automated emails to my employees every morning, so they can see exactly what's on their schedule, and then they can use it and interact with clients and stuff, and text clients when they're on their way. So the customer factor is really cool. I don't really fall for a bunch of these random free apps. I just spend 45 bucks on the customer factor, and it does literally everything that all of these these tons of free apps do put together. But it might work for someone else. Just depends. Everyone's thing is different. It was the Quick Talk podcast, Joshua Latimer. Yep. So I'm out of here. Thanks for tuning in, and I'm gonna get on here more often. Just I don't want to put out boring stuff. I wish I could do a little more washing. It's just snowy. All right, peace.